Hello everybody, Accureye here, and welcome back to part 2 of my ultimate guide on Apex Legends and every character in Apex Legends. Now here I was just checking out my my dailies for the week because I want to finish my weeklies, and yeah, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get the game started. So yeah, with that being said, this is part 2. If you haven't already watched part 1, then, part 1 was, the start of my ultimate guide, and it was with BloodHound. So, we're back here with BloodHound, and we're talking about weapon combinations, and what weapon combinations work well for him. And, let's face it, at the end of the day, BloodHound is one of the most unique characters, especially when it comes to, his abilities, and the way you can utilize his abilities. In a way, with the way you can utilize BloodHound's abilities, BloodHound is truly the all-in-one, the jack of all trades. He can use any weapon and be good with it. It doesn't matter what weapon you pick up for BloodHound. BloodHound can pick that weapon up and use it very, very well. In a way, he's the jack of all trades. He really is the character that can, do it all and use it all. And with that having been said, you almost have no issue to really but truly just find what weapons work best for you. And once you find the weapons that work best for you, if you are a BloodHound main, then you're good to go. Because with, like I said, BloodHound's abilities and his, his stats and stuff, it really is up to you how you want to play, BloodHound. How you want to work on BloodHound, or how you want to work with him. BloodHound, like I said, he can truly use any weapon and be good with it. It doesn't matter which weapon it is. It doesn't matter how he uses it. He will basically just take it and use it to his advantage. And that's the beauty of BloodHound. That's what makes him beautiful. He pretty much can use any weapon. You can pick up a Peacekeeper and a Alternator, and he'll be good with it. He can use that weapon. He's going to have the stats and the ability to utilize it, and he'll utilize it very, very well. You can pick up a charge rifle and and for instance a flatline, and he'll be able to use it very, very well. You can pick up a, like I said, you can pick up the R301 and a, the R301 and a, and I don't know, a longbow. And he'll use it very well. You can pick up a G7 and a Spitfire. He'll use it very well. Honestly, like I've said before, BloodHound is the jack of all trades. He can do it all. He can be it all. In many ways, it doesn't matter what weapon combination you use. As long as you're comfortable with that so-called weapon, you're basically good to go. BloodHound will not have much of a falter on any weapon. Unlike many other characters, BloodHound just doesn't falter with any weapon. It's really up to you how you want to use that weapon, how you want to, utilize what you see. At the end of the day, your weapons are up to you. It's up to you on how, as a BloodHound, you want to play. It's up to you on, as a BloodHound, what weapons make you feel comfortable. Because when you have weapons that make you feel comfortable, obviously it'll be all that much better in the long run for you, and in the long run for how your teammates will see you being played. Like I said, it's just very, very simply put answer that there isn't really anything on BloodHound's abilities or arsenal that would really make him basically, bad on certain weapons. Like it is. You could look at weapons or characters like, I don't know, like Gibraltar. And Gibraltar wouldn't be able to utilize something like a Peacekeeper very well. He wouldn't be able to utilize something like a Prowler very well, because again, his movement speed is just too slow. He has too big of a hitbox to really utilize those weapons well. Whereas BloodHound, on the other hand, he's a fairly balanced character. He can jack of all trades at all, because he can either be far range or he can be short range. And the only thing you have to worry about is not getting hit in the head or getting pinged in the head. As long as you're not worried about getting pinged in the head, you're obviously going to be good to go, because BloodHound has the biggest hitbox on the head. But if you can manage to fall out of fight quickly, you're in no position not to have to worry about, like, oh, do I have to use only a sniper? Should I only use a R301? Should I just be mid-range based? No. I mean, like I've said before, BloodHound is a jack of all trades. He can do it all. He can be it all. It doesn't matter how, you work into the algorithm of BloodHound. BloodHound, pretty much with his tracking abilities and stuff, and all the, ways that he can utilize his abilities, there's no reason that you couldn't be a sniper and be a very good sniper. There's no reason as a BloodHound you couldn't be a very good heavy, aggressive player, and kind of just hunt down like a beast anyone in your anyone in the range or the area. I mean, it's basically up to you how you want to play. Are you a very aggressive player, or are you a passive player? I mean, that's really the main question as BloodHound. Is, are you an aggressive player or are you a passive player? If you're a passive player, then obviously you're going to probably be using snipers, and you're going to probably be using most of BloodHound's abilities to basically, make your moves, make your abilities, work. You're going by, obviously, like that person who kind of goes in to, basically try and passively spot and track all the enemies for your team. But if you're like me and you like being aggressive, then obviously, with being aggressive, you gotta, realize that it's going to take some time to really jump into that aggressive algorithm. It's not easy to get into the algorithm of, like, kind of going full out, like, trying to play aggression and trying to, make it to where your team, or you are basically, handling the pressure like calm, handling the pressure, being calm and stuff. You obviously want to try to stay calm when you're being aggressive, and you want to try and make sure that when you are getting aggressive, you know your distance, you know how much range, how much space, and how much, whatever you need is within range. I mean, like it is, you can see two different styles. One style of me, or you can see, like, how, with how BloodHound is. His abilities basically allow him to be a jack of all trades. And I'm sorry I couldn't show you a more passive BloodHound playstyle, but, you can kind of get the idea and see what I mean by, overall, BloodHound is the jack of all trades. He can do it all, he can be it all. It doesn't matter how it works for him. And, because it does work for him, and because it does allow him to really just kind of give beginners or noobs a chance to really find their playstyle, find what they like to do, I would highly suggest BloodHound be your first character to kind of toy around with. Because, again, there aren't many characters in Apex Legends that I could consider saying they can use every single weapon. Not every character can use every single weapon. You look at someone like Octane. Octane is meant to be for a very aggressive playstyle character. Octane is meant to be, that of a aggressive player. He's meant for aggressive playstyles, and he's meant to really, show his times of, like, it's go time, for instance. Like, one of his lines are something like, it's go time. So, it's like when he does that, he's going to get all speedy, he stims up, and he's all fast and ready to go, and maybe ready to knock down somebody really, really quickly. But at the end of the day, someone like BloodHound, he's all about just, being the jack of all trades, being that character who, if you need somebody to kind of, test out weapons or find your playstyle, I would say that BloodHound is that character. And I don't use them very much. But when I do use them, there are times where I literally am able to, utilize them very, very well. And I am able to, of course, take the advantage wherever I need to take the advantage. Because, again, that's the beauty of BloodHound. The beauty of BloodHound is basically to, make moves where he needs to make moves. Do things where it needs to be done, and, just kind of, find the right play style for yourself. But with that being said, thank you everybody for joining me today on this video. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this has helped you with weapon combinations for BloodHound. I know there are more videos coming up very soon. Those videos, of course, will be other characters on all the other characters on Apex Legends, and they will all, of course, be 2 parts. But hopefully this has helped you with BloodHound weapon combinations, and maybe even just bettering yourself as BloodHound. And yeah, with that being said, thank you everybody for joining me today on this video. Thank you for watching this video. And thank you for stopping by. If you like this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, get subscribed, hit the bell notification because I know you want to know when my next video drops next. Thank you everybody for joining me today on this video. Thank you for watching this video. And I am live on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/Accureye. I am live on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday for sure. I usually try to be live for about 4 to 5 hours on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But lately I know my schedule's been kind of messed up. And I am also live usually on Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday I'm usually live for about 2 to 3 hours. And yeah, I upload videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday usually. But with that being said, thank you everybody for joining me today. Thank you for watching today's video. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. And until the next one, everybody, don't forget to follow me on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/Accureye if you need to, or if you haven't already. But thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for watching. And until the next one, everybody, this is Accureye signing out and saying farewell, everyone.